Welcome back, masters, my ladies. NIJISANJI and Denauth's coolest raid ever. Klara Charmwood at your service. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the wide world. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being so patient with. Oh my gosh, I need to cough again. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Hello, Klara. Hello, it's me, Klara Charmwood. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa desu. 来てくれてありがとうございます. Thank you all for being so patient with me. I really wanted to come back to streaming earlier, but I was just physically unable to. Klara, you misspelled PC. Oh my gosh. I've not changed that since I put it there, so it's been like that for weeks now, since day one. let me change that real quick. How did we not notice it? Has anyone told me this before? やばい。これずっと最初からこう書いてたんですけど PG って書いてたね。Didn't even realize. Okay, for a very quick TLDR of what happened to Klara Charmwood. Basically, as you all know, I was suffering from a really bad cold, and then I had a cough that was very persistent and wouldn't stop. So basically what happened was it was one of those situations where, oh, your Klara Charmwood with a cold is evolving. Congratulations! Your Klara Charmwood with a cold has evolved into Klara Charmwood with acute bronchitis. Basically, I don't know if whatever I caught on, that plane when I was traveling was acute bronchitis from the start, or if I was just really unlucky and my cold just became really bad and then developed into acute bronchitis. But that's basically what I've been suffering from. So it's bad to the point where everyone's like, oh, Klara's taking a break and she's resting because she's sick. No, I can't rest at all because I'm just coughing every waking hour to the point where I was basically just emptying everything in my stomach because the coughing fits were so bad. The coughing fits were so bad, I was basically just puking to the point where I was like, yeah, it's easier when my stomach's empty. It has gotten a bit better to the point where I can kind of speak for how many minutes has it been, like 5 minutes or so, that I can speak 5 minutes like this or even longer without having to cough too much. But it was really bad. But it was really bad. Are you excited to play Pokepure? You bet I am. I was not able to play anything at all during the period. I was very sick. I thought to myself, hey, I can't work. I actually physically am unable to work. So maybe I'll play some Pokepia. Maybe I'll play some Monster Hunter Story Street. No, when you're just that sick, you don't get to play anything. You're just trying your best. You're just trying your best to stay alive and breathe. ざっくり言うと私、風邪が普通の風邪が急性気管支炎に進化しましたということでっていうことで、いや本当にちょっとなんかずっと吐くくらいに咳がやばかったんですよ。吐くくらいにちょっと咳がやばくて本当に何もできなくてずっとベッドでゴロゴロしてもずっと咳が出たのでもうちゃんと休めなかったんですよ、クララは。Maybe Genshin Impact or Honkai, it's not about the game. It's not about what type of game. I can't play anything. I'm just sick to the point where I just can't play anything is the thing. あらら、ありがとう、大事ありがとう。うん、お水も飲んでいっぱいね、もう毎日ね、もう5リットルくらい飲んでるくらいだもん。I think at this point, I've been drinking like 5 liters of water every day to try my best to, get better. It also, it's a little hard to talk because my nose is perpetually in like mucus making mode because it's trying to fight off the infection. Yeah, so my nose is always blocked, especially like early in the mornings when everything just kind of accumulates. So it was really bad. Today I woke up and haven't had like super duper long coughing fits probably because the medicine is actually kicking in. It's actually helping. But oh my gosh, masters, my ladies, I think this is the most sick I've been in my life in a really long time, ever since I was a kid. I have to take like 9 pills every day. I have to take 9 pills every day to fight this stupid acute bronchitis. I think I'm just the world's unluckiest maid ever. 本当にもうこの世でも一番不公平なメイドさんなんじゃないクララは。9 is crazy, right? I've never had to take, like prescribed medicine like that so often for like a duration of like 10 days to like 2 weeks as well. This medication I got from the doctors. Usually I just get, like if I'm a little sick, I just have like, lozenges for my throat or get over the counter medicine in a pharmacy. But I have actually prescribed pills from the doctor and I have to, take 9 of them in a day. And I think that's crazy. I've never had to take 9 pills in a day before. いや、薬もちょっと量がやばくて、1日が、9個取らないとダメなんですよ。薬のカウンター分かれないんです。こうって言ってるんですけど、9個飲まないとダメなんですよ、クララ毎日。9 pills are insane, right? I think they are very insane too. But I have been trying my best. Obviously, I won't say the name of the medicine I got because I think medicine is kind of region too. I might accidentally dox myself there, but I have medicine for thinning out mucus. I have medicine for the actual bronchitis itself. Hold on, I need to cough. ちょっと待って、咳が。Excuse me. Yeah, thinning mucus for the bronchitis is out to open up my airways so I can breathe. Medicine for the inflammation. Medicine for my nose, for the sinuses. I have medicine. I have like painkillers because I cough so much that my throat gets hoarse. So I just have lots of medicine. I also got cough syrup and also these lozenges that are kind of like a cough suppressant. But it was so bad that my bronchitis is so bad that the suppressants really didn't suppress anything at all. So it was just me trying my best to breathe. I would just be in bed coughing non-stop to the point where I puked, and then once I puked everything out, I would go back and keep coughing, and it would be a bit better because there was nothing for me to puke anymore, and I could cough without worrying about having to hold back the puke. It was that bad. いや、本当にもうずっと咳出て、吐くんですよね。お腹のものが全部出ちゃうのででも逆にお腹の中が空っぽな状態で咳しても何も出ないから大丈夫か、ちゃんと咳しても咳出てもね何も出ないからちょっと我慢しなくて大丈夫ねっていうほどなんかそっちの方が良かったみたいな感じになってやばかったんですよね。That sounds awful. I'm so sorry. No, thank you. I appreciate it. So, I have just been trying my best to drink a lot of water, eat whatever food I can. and take my medicine on time. But at the end of the day, I do have to work. If not, I do have to work because my job as a streamer is to stream, which is why I'm streaming today as well. And honestly, I do feel a lot better. As you can see, I've had like, one coughing fit? That wasn't even that major. So I'm doing a lot better, and I figured, hey, I can come back and stream a bit. I probably won't stream too much, maybe like an hour or two at most. I actually have to do this because it's really bad if I overexert myself too much, which is why I will, in moderation, do my work. Yeah, your voice doesn't sound hoarse too, right? I think there's a bit of like an edge to it, but it's because I cough so much that my throat is a little raw. But besides that, I can actually speak fine. It feels amazing to be able to talk. It feels amazing to be able to talk like this without, having the cough interrupt me every few seconds. 本当に今こんな風に皆様とちゃんと会話できるのもクララはね、とっても気持ちが楽になりました。あ、ちゃんと喋れるんだね、ちゃんと人間してるっていう感じ。I actually feel kind of human again, and as I say that, I need to actually clear my nose. ちょっと待って。鼻返しまして、失礼しまして。いっぱい出た気持ち悪い。Excuse me, there is a lot. Now I can kind of breathe through my nose again. Well, it's gonna get clogged up in maybe another 5 minutes, but that's okay. Yeah, since it's like, since my sinuses are kind of inflamed all around, my ears are also pretty blocked, so I can't really hear very, very well sometimes. So if I need to do any audio readjustments on my end for stream, please don't hesitate to let me know. So この気管なんだったっけ日本語で気管支炎急性気管支炎のせいでちょっと耳までがあんまり聞こえなくなっちゃって、だから音量調整とか必要だったらね遠慮なく言ってください。これ耳はね、普通に聞こえてるんですけれど、ちょっと時々が鼻みたいに詰まっちゃうんですよ。そう、気管支炎ね、acute bronchitis. Yeah, since my ears are kind of blocked, if I have to adjust the audio in any way, please let me know. 大丈夫ですよ。ありがとう。皆様ありがとう。Do you have any droplets for the ears? No, it just kind of comes together with like the sinuses. I have medicine itself to help with the inflammation. I mentioned earlier, but I have to take like 9 pills a day for this stupid bronchitis. So that should help, but it just kind of all comes in a package with bronchitis. Like my airways are just kind of blocked. My throat, my nose, and my ears, since they're all kind of connected, it kind of affects each other here and there in little ways like this. クラさんおかえり。なんだって急性気管支炎ね。急性気管支炎なんだかお大事になさって。はい、ありがとうございます。本当にね。Oh my gosh, excuse me, I'm gonna mute on time there. 本当にもう今日はもうここまでちゃんと喋れるっていうことはもうだいぶ良くなったので、the fact that I can even talk this much means that I have, recovered like a good 50 to 60% of whatever it was before. But as I say that, I do feel like I have to cough a bit. So let me drink some water. ちょっと水飲みますね。失礼します。 Yoisho. But then again, I really thought to myself, I needed something to keep me going. I needed like someone to, like take the blame for all of this. So that person who was very obviously sick and kept coughing next to me on the plane is a reminder to me and to everyone that please don't travel if you can when you're sick, and if you really have to, I know it might be a bit stuffy, but please try to put on a mask to minimize, the spread of whatever you have. 本当にね、風邪とかも具合が悪い時にトラベルはこう遠慮してほしいってちょっと思ってたクララは隣の人が本当にあれだと思うよ。ずっとね、クララの隣にね、飛行機の中でずっと咳したおじちゃんがいたんですよ。マスクなしで。本当にトラブルが必要だったら、せめてマスクくらいは、ね、ちょっと暑いしね、めんどくさいかもしれませんですけれど、本当にマスクだけはしてほしい。でもね、もちろん皆さんもそれぞれの事情があったんですけれど、ただクララはこれがちょっと悔しいんですよ。悔しかってるんですよ。だってもう今月収録とかも一切できなかったんですよ。クララは仕事もちゃんとできなくて、本当にちょっと周りの人にも考えてほしいなってちょっと思ってたんですよ。はい。Try to wear a mask when taking public transport. Nowadays allows sick people during winter time. I do that too. I never leave without a mask, but I think it was when I had to remove my mask to eat, because obviously I can't really eat with a mask, Obviously I can't really eat with a mask. Maybe I should have just not eaten on the flight, but it is what it is, It just, I feel bad, but I needed something to keep me going. I was like, oh, そのおじちゃん覚えてるからねってずっと思ってたんですけど、あれはね、本当に何もできなかった時、ただ何かを責めたかったんです、クララ。ごめんね、おじちゃん。でもマスクはしてください。I'm sorry, おじちゃん. I didn't mean to blame you. I needed something to keep going, but I still think that they should have worn a mask properly. They should have worn a mask properly, especially if they were that sick, they were coughing that much. Yeah, I feel a little bad thinking about it, but when you're sick, you just kind of need something to go on. My line of thought was, if only that Oji-chan wore a mask. even though I know it's really stuffy, like when I went to the doctors, I was really scared of the people around me getting caught up with whatever I had. I didn't know it was bronchitis then. I thought it was just a common cold. I actually wore a double mask. Well, not but I actually wore double masks, like two masks over one another, because I was so scared. ちょっと待ってね、咳が。Excuse me. Very unfortunate, there are a lot of cases of sick people not wearing masks. Yeah, especially when it's like a really, confined location, like on public transport or, on planes, on buses, on trains like that. I know there are a lot of circumstances in life where you have no choice but to go out even when you're sick. But in those cases, maybe a mask would help minimize maybe like 90%. Of a potential damage along the way. そうなんですよね。できないかもしれないっていうこともあるんだけれども、本当にそこまでできなかったらちょっとトラベルでも実際的に言うと皆様それぞれの理由があるんじゃないですか。クララはただ運が悪かったっていうことでat the end of the day, I really can't say anything because I probably just got really unlucky. Everyone has their own reasons. Like I said, there are a lot of people who still have to go out even when you're sick, and that's fine. please wear a mask. But if there's some reason you can't wear a mask, then at the point I don't know. At that point, I don't really know what you can do. I need to drink some water. ちょっと水飲みますね。失礼します。I had a really hard time at the doctors as well. Honestly, I don't really like going to the hospital in the first place, but because this was affecting my life and my work so much, I put on my big girl boots and actually went to the hospital. At some point, after all of the different tests and stuff I had to do, they were also uncomfortable, by the way. The doctor, she asked me, oh, do you need me to give you like a sick leave, medical leave for your company, for wherever you work? And I was like, I kinda, well, I don't, I think it's okay. My nature of work is a little different. And she's like, oh, what kind of work do you do? And I looked around. I was like, I just, I talk a lot and stuff here and there. She's like, oh, so you do like, you're like a radio personality or something? You have a very nice voice. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. I'm sick now, so my voice doesn't actually sound very good. But, yeah, I appreciate it. And I think she was just trying to make small talk because I was just sitting there like staring into a daze while she was trying to list out the medicine that I need to get from the pickup at the pharmacy later. So she was just trying to make small talk while, you know, writing all of that out. And, yeah, when I agreed, I was like, yeah, it's something like a radio personality. And she was like, oh, how many times do you do this a week? Like, you said you were still working last week and your cough didn't subside. How many times were you working? And I thought back to myself. I was like, how many times did I stream last week? And I counted back. I think it was like 9 times I streamed last week. And I was like, oh, I think I went into work like 9 times or so. She was like, 9 times? In a week? And how long do you do your radio thing for each day? And I was like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 hours. Actually went to like almost 4 some of those days. And then I got scolded. And then I got scolded. She was like, wait, so you were telling me your cough didn't subside for the entire week and you were still doing this? For 9 times for around an average of 2 hours? And I was like, oh, yeah. And she just said, why? And I didn't know how to answer her. I was just like, well, I mean, yeah, I just didn't want to stay in bed. I didn't want to stay here all cooped up and, sad and in pain. Doing my job makes me happy. And she's like, well, I just told you need to rest. And I was like, yeah, I was resting in between. I just wanted to do my work sometimes. And she told me, please do not work this week. I will give you the sick leave you need to give to your company. Just tell whoever it is in charge that you can't talk. You can't even keep a conversation with me for, a good 1 to 2 minutes before you start coughing. So why are you doing your radio thing now? And I just said, oh, yeah, sorry. Now, Klara, please listen to her. Well, I've been listening to her, which is why I haven't streamed for almost the entire week until today. Only after I realized I can kind of speak a bit more without actually, trembling while holding the cough in. It was really, really bad because at one point, when I was just waiting to be called into the doctor's room, when I was just sitting in the lobby, I I feel very conscious about, making the people around me uncomfortable. I feel really conscious about that. So me, coughing up a storm, even though I had 2 masks on, and it was absolutely suffocating me. I felt really bad. So whenever I could, I would try to, just hold the coughing fits back in and not cough, because I didn't want the people around me to be uncomfortable, right? But I was literally just like shaking, and like my eyes were like tearing up because I really needed to cough, but I didn't want to because I knew the people around me were uncomfortable. So I held back. I was literally just like one little maid there, just like trembling on the sofa seat, and the nurse came to ask if I was okay, and I was just like, yeah, but just nodded my head like that. いや本当にちょっとなんか席がやばくて、なんかクララがちょっと周りの人が気にしてたんですよ。なんかこんなさ、なんか席が出たら周りの人もちょっとなんか嫌なんじゃないかなって思ってマスクを2個つけてたんですけれど、ずっとね病院で待ってた時に席を我慢してて、ずっとねメイドさん、一人ぼっちのメイドさんがもう震えながらずっと席を我慢してた。ちょっと見覚えがあるね。Yeah, I remember doing that. It was really uncomfortable. I never thought that holding back your cough so much would just like make the human body shake like that. It was like a first experience for me. Yeah, so please don't feel bad about it. I went to a doctor and there was an old person who was coughing really badly without a mask. People are way less considerate when they go to a doctor. I know, but that's other people, Well, that's for me. I didn't want to be like a nuisance to the people around me. It's just I kind of grew up like that, いや周りの人に迷惑をかかないっていう感じで育ててきたからクララはなんか病院だったら許されるかもしれないんですけれど、なんかそういうねメンタルだったので、クララはちょっと周りにちょっと迷惑かけたくないなって思ってたから、ちょっと我慢した方がいいなって思ってたからずっと我慢してたんですよね。Excuse me. I hope I'm coughing in public too, so I understand. Right? And I feel especially bad for all of this. Obviously, I didn't want to take public transport, so I actually booked like transport. なんか Uber とかね、タクシーで行ったんですよ、クララは。本当に。毎回タクシーから降りるときにすいません、何席しちゃって本当にすいませんってちょっとずっと一番ちょっと申し訳ないって思ってたんですよ。I felt so bad for the drivers. I knew I probably didn't have to worry that much because like I said, I wasn't really kind of concerned about it, so I was wearing double mask. But it's such a tiny space in a car that I feel like anyone would be kind of uncomfortable. I would always hold my calls in public. Right, yeah. And because, excuse me, for any of the masters and ladies who just came in, I've been diagnosed with acute bronchitis, so I cough really, really badly. It's a bit better now, but yeah, it was really bad back then. It's saying that I need to cough again, so 咳がちょっとまた出るのでちょっと待ってね。よいしょ、失礼しました。Took the chance to clear my nose as well. But yeah, I think honestly this is probably one of the most sick I've ever been in my entire life. I don't think I've ever like puked this much before too. Yeah, honestly when they're like, yeah, it's acute bronchitis, when she told me this, just like, you just kind of have to wait it out, but I will prescribe you a medicine to make it a bit better with the symptoms. I just was like, well, at least, you know, I know what's going on with my body. But at the same time, you can't super really, from what I know, from my limited understanding, please, you know, I'm not a doctor, so obviously I might be wrong. But from my understanding, from what she said, you can't really like cure acute bronchitis. It just kind of goes away on its own. But you can relieve the symptoms, you know. Which is why I have 9 different pills for like a lot of different things that come with this acute bronchitis. なんか私はお医者さんじゃないんですけれども、でも先生の話によると、この急性気管支炎は正直言って何も、ね、自分から治るのにはちょっと何もできなくて、ただwhat is symptoms in Japanese? Excuse me. 症状をもっとねそんな、痛くならないようにとか、鼻水がそんなに出ないようにとか、症状だけをちょっと楽にするのはできるって言われちゃって、はあ、じゃあいつ収録できるって思ってて、いや本当に今一番悔しがってるのはちゃんと仕事できないのが、ね、今週ねショート歌ってみたもん全然5曲くらい収録するつもりだったんですけれど、全く何もできなくて、それが一番ちょっと悔しがってる今そしていつもボイスパックをいつもちゃんとね締め切り前にちゃんと出しているクラチャウェット、まさか延長お願いしますっていう日が来るだとはね、ちょっと悔しがってるんですよね。Excuse me, I had to cough there a bit. Yeah, the complication caused the bronchitis. Yeah, I don't know if you know it was like I just got like a bronchitis from the start, or if it was just my cold that kind of progressed into it. But yeah, it's honestly the most frustrating thing for me is how much it has kind of halted my work as well. Like everyone knows I'm a workaholic, right, masters? But at this point, I'm not even trying to hide it. I've been trying to hide it, but I plan to record at least 5 short songs this month, and I haven't been able to do that at all. And Klara Charmwood usually does all of her stuff on time, including her voice packs. I had to ask Mane-san for an extension for my voice pack. I can't believe it. My legacy. My legacy. Well, Mane-san has been very, very understanding throughout everything as well. She told me not to worry, but you know, I'm just kind of sad I couldn't meet my own accord, as I tend to be very meticulous when it comes to the work. I have to kind of plan everything out in advance, and it just gets really frustrating when I can't follow it. It's not your fault, so please don't feel bad about your health concerns. Of course, I absolutely do not think this is my fault at all, but I do feel bad though. And also, it's just, you know, honestly, it's just frustrating that I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do. もちろんね、自分を責めてるわけじゃないんですよ。だってクラはわざとね、この気管支炎を欲しいからもらったわけじゃないからね。I absolutely don't think this is my fault at all. Do I still feel bad though? Yeah, I think it's just kind of, well, I was gonna say it's human nature, but I can't really speak for everyone. But it's just in my nature to feel bad when I can't finish the stuff you plan. I think that's kind of normal. 自分がね、ちゃんと今日はね、これをやる、なんか今月はここをね、これとこれをやるってちゃんとね、考えてから、そのね、理想なスケジュールを できなかったら悔しいのはさ普通なんじゃないかなって思うよ、クララ。それはそう仕方ない。そうなんですよ。クララもね、ね、別にシックになりたいからシックになったわけじゃないから、うん。でも、まあ、申し訳ないっていうのは、それはある。もちろんね、ご主人様、お嬢様にもそうだし、マネさんにもちょっとね、ボイスパックとか送れるのも、それはそう。でも、それも、クララが悪いからっていうわけじゃなくて、ただ、すいません。ちょっと仕事できなくて、このね、期間支援で仕事できなくてすいませんっていうのは、まあ普通なんじゃないかなって思うよ。うん。Life just happens. It really does just happen. There's nothing I can do about it. Do I still feel bad? Absolutely. I feel particularly bad towards when it's up because you have to like replan, some stuff around for me. but I think at the end of the day, I just gotta have to deal with whatever life gives me. I mean, should probably just go up from here, right? I don't think I can get even more sick than this. Touch wood. I'm gonna hold my hand because I'm Klara Charmwood, but ちょっと待ってね、咳が。I feel a little coughing fit coming. Also getting over an illness and it feels like it takes forever to recover. I hope you recover swiftly. Thank you. I hope you recover swiftly as well. Knocking on wood for that one. Yeah, but I'm just gonna, use my right hand and knock on my left palm. Klara Charmwood. That's that's a good thing. I have wood in my name. But anyway, that was pretty much just a little health updates I have. Thankfully, it's not anything more serious than acute bronchitis. Unthankfully, it is acute bronchitis, so I just kind of have to wait it out and see when it does get better. My medicine is mainly for the symptoms, but I have recovered enough to the point, where I can kind of talk like this without getting too tired. I probably will excuse me, oh my gosh, I probably will have to keep streams a bit shorter. But I do kind of want to get back into the flow of, streaming again. まあここまでね喋れるようになってきたから、ちょっと配信は少しずつねまたやろうかなって思って、まあもちろんちょっと短めな配信になるんですけれど、やっぱり私は配信しないとダメなタイプなメイドさんなんで。Like your doctor said, don't worry. Yeah, I've been resting for like over a week now at this point. Don't worry. I promise I am not, like pushing myself too much or anything like that. The only reason why I'm streaming today and tomorrow as well is because I feel like I can. So don't worry about that. In that regard, I promise that I am a proper adult maid who, can take care of herself, and I know what my limits are, so don't worry too much. You said that about your streams last week too. Well, I didn't know I had like acute bronchitis. I thought it was just like a cold that wouldn't go away. That was just a cold that wouldn't go away. Now that I actually know what it is and how bad it actually is, because my symptoms were kind of bad to the point where I was just puking all over the place, right? Yeah, 1 week, 7 days. Yeah, I've been resting for like almost over a week now at this point. いやもうほぼ1週間くらいにね休みましたので大丈夫。では本当に皆様に心配してくれてありがとうございます。In Klara, we trust. Absolutely, please trust me. If I really feel like I can't stream anymore, I'll let y'all know. And child streams here and there as usual. I probably will let y'all know if I have to mute to cough like right now. ちょっと咳が出ますので、ちょっとミュート。よいしょ。Yeah, it's gonna come to the point where instead of, actual fits, it's just kind of do like 1 or 2 little coughs, and it goes away for a bit and it comes back again. But I'll drink some water again. ちょっと待ってね、水も飲みますので。 Yoisho. I took the chance to clear my nose as well. This might be a little TMI, but I have like really thick mucus right now that just kind of clogs my nose up instantly. Like the really thick green kind of mucus. And the doctor told me, she said, yeah, it's just a sign that your body is fighting off the infection. And I hate it. My trash can is literally, yeah, it's just overflowing with tissues right now. 本当にもう鼻水が気持ち悪い気持ち悪い本当に鼻水が I learned that one from sales at work. I haven't watched sales at work in years at this point. I actually don't remember anything from that. But yeah, as it does seem like as I keep talking, excuse me, the frequency in which the coughs do want to come out do kind of increase. So I will actually limit myself properly for the next few days of streams and maybe next week as well. I will limit myself to 1.5 to like 2 hours or so. I'll make sure to limit myself properly, even for Pokopia, okay? Even for Pokopia, we are not. Even for Pokopia, we're not gonna exceed 2 hours, okay? ポコはポケモンもね、2時間を超えないようにクララは頑張りますので。クララは頑張りますので、sure you, I actually do, plan on following my doctor's orders pretty well this time because, yeah, I don't want to go back to that lifestyle where I'm just puking everything out, Don't worry, I'm very aware right now of just how bad disaster bronchitis is. I really do feel like, I just got pretty unlucky, but it is what it is. Do you want Coach must be your timer in your Pokopia streams? I mean, sure, we can do that. Honestly, I have OBS on one of my monitors right now too, and I can see how long I stream. So I'll maybe go for like 15 more minutes to hit around like an hour or so. But in general, since this is a Zatsu where I just wanted to update everyone, like, hey, don't worry, I'm properly alive. I just, Klara common cold has evolved into Klara acute bronchitis. でナイトクリーナーはギリギリできるから、ずっと気になってたんですね。そしてちょっとご主人さんのお嬢さんの方、ツイッターでナイトクリーナーのサムネも作ってくれたので、ちょっとね気になってたから後で調べてみます。I'm gonna actually properly look for games that I can finish within maybe 2 hours or so. I'll try to keep like a pre-game Zatsu a bit shorter. And actually try to rest up more. And speaking of which, I'm gonna drink more water again. もう少し水飲みますね、皆様。My nose is in like overdrive mode right now, which is why it's making it a little hard to talk. It's not even a cough right now, it's just the mucus making factory in my nose right now. But I'm just telling myself that's my body fighting off the infection. So keep trying your best, nose. Has sleeping elevated been helping with the night coughs? Honestly, before I kind of just tried sleeping with, more plushies and just elevated my head a bit, and it helped a little, but it wasn't the best because I was still having coughing fits that kept me up. It wasn't as bad as before when I was just sleeping normally, but it was still bad. So right now I've come to the point where I just use one of my giant plushies, which it's like a pizza plushie that has a bear's face on it on the crest. And I literally sleep with excuse me, I had a little cough there. I literally sleep with my whole upper body at like maybe like a 70-degree angle or something. So it's not even just my head anymore, just lifted up my whole upper body. Because when I realized it was, when I got told it was bronchitis, it kind of affects your lungs, So just elevating my head itself doesn't help. So I have to elevate my whole upper body. And that has been helping a little bit. Like last night I was actually... Yeah. The reason why I thought I might be able to stream today was because yesterday after taking my medicine, I tried to take a nap. And the coughing fits weren't as bad as before. So I figured, hey, I can like kind of... excuse me, test waters today, and it seems like it's actually pretty okay. Just that I still have to, mute and cough here occasionally, which I really appreciate everyone's patience. 本当にもう配信してる時も咳とかいっぱい出るんですけど、それなのにね、皆様優しく見守ってくれる本当にありがたいです。ちなみにまた咳が出ますのでミュートします。Excuse me. So yeah, I feel like I say it every stream, but I really appreciate y'all being so patient with me as I was fighting all of, the cold before, and now it's bronchitis. The bronchitis, as my body is just trying its best to get back to being healthy. I really appreciate everyone, being so understanding and kind throughout when I was taking a break to rest as well. Which rest was kind of subjective because I honestly felt like the world was ending. Thankfully, I don't feel like the world is ending anymore, and I can speak normally for a pretty long time. Like, it might even be better than when I was streaming last week. You can only support and comprehend, but we'll do the best we can. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Excuse me, if you just see my body shaking violently like that, yeah, that's don't worry, that's just me coughing. Sometimes I'm not able to tell everyone in advance, hey, cough. So if you just see me shaking like that, don't worry, it's just the usual at this point. I have come to a point where I don't remember what life was can't even speak properly anymore. I don't remember what life was like anymore when I'm not coughing, but this is my usual now, and hopefully this changes soon. Okay, let me actually take a look at all the supas and members that everyone has been sending just now. Yeah, it does seem like, the more I talk, obviously, the more it's gonna kind of aggravate it a bit. So I will actually properly, really, for real this time, try to keep my streams shorter from like maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. Might end a bit earlier if I have to, but we're gonna try our best to not exceed 2 hours at all. よいしょ。ちょっと皆様からの優しいメンバーシップとスーパーチャット見ていきますね。Excuse me. Kisama, thank you very much for the gifted membi. And irashaimasu to every got the membi as well. Irashaimasu. We're gonna do a membi stream next week where I'm gonna ask membis, what kind of content I can give to make the membis more happy too. 来週メンバーシップで、そのメンバーシップで皆様何が欲しいっていう配信はしたいと思っております。はい。Excuse me. 掃除様、すべてありがとうございました。Thank you very, very much for the super idea. Baby Klara様, thank you very much for the gifted membi いらっしゃいませ。Whoever got the membi as well. Sterling sama, thank you very much for the 21 months. Welcome back. Got quite sick myself now. Had a fever for 2 days. No, glad to see you. Hope you get better soon. I hope you get better soon too. I remember at the start of this whole sick saga when I got sick like really early on in like March. I think like 2nd March or something. It was when I got like a really bad fever. I had a fever that lasted for like 2 to 3 days as well. And just my throat was bad. So I thought it was a cold, but it turns out it became worse than that. But thankfully, you know, things can only go uphill from here, and I'm getting better. Seesaw-sama, thank you very, very much for the super. You always say better, but please rest. Oh, I promise, it's really, really, it's really better. I have been resting for almost over a week at this point. And you know, compared to the time when I was just coughing and puking, the fact that I can even talk for, you know, almost an hour straight now is absolutely, absolutely amazing. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. But as I mentioned, you know, I really appreciate everyone looking out for me. Excuse me. But I'll let y'all know, you know, like that. When I have to cough, I'm just gonna mute the cough. I'm not gonna hold back. And if I do have to end stream early, I'll let y'all know too. So don't worry too much. It's gonna be okay. よいしょ。ノン様、すごいしてた。ありがとう。じゃあさい、まずお水も飲んで。じゃあ、今から飲みますわ、水。すごいしてた。ありがとうございます。Did you get up to a date with Trickle and Ninka on your off time? No, as I mentioned just now, you know, people are saying like, yeah, Klara, you know, did you play Pokopia in your rest time? Did you do this or do that when you were taking a break? No, I was in a state where I wasn't able to do anything. I was just coughing until I puked, and then I would just lay in bed and just keep coughing until I puked again until there was nothing left. So I wasn't really in the condition to just like you know, relax and enjoy games or anything. I was just in a condition where I was sick and just sick. There was nothing else on the table for me besides sick, unfortunately. 本当にちょっとゲームができるっていう感じじゃなくて、本当にただ席して入って寝ようとしての繰り返しなんですよ。Best thing to do when you're this sick is to sleep early, try to sleep. Yeah, that's basically what I was doing. And trying to sleep is the worst part because laying down is when the coughing fits get the most intense. So it was really just me trying my best to fall asleep. And just praying every day, every morning when I wake up that the cough would go away. Yeah, I wasn't really in a state where I could, you know, lay in bed and just play games. It was just lay in bed and turn around, try to sleep, can't sleep, cry, rinse and repeat. So there's that. Have you tried to switch out your toothbrush? I don't think that's gonna help me with bronchitis. Yeah, I don't think that would help with the bronchitis. Does it? Is there like some kind of hidden lore about toothbrushes or something like that? Yes, maybe if it was like a normal cold, maybe. But since bronchitis is something that goes away on its own, we have medicine to relieve the symptoms. But yeah, I don't know if switching out my toothbrush would actually help. Yeah, since bronchitis is a little different from like a normal cold. Let me get back to the supers real quick. Okay. YouTube star, YouTube star. Let me refresh it. it's nice to see that some things never change, you know? There we go. A little refresh. I think stream should still be fine. It's just YouTube Studio. Yeah, so I don't think switching the toothbrush while you're still sick will help. Not gonna lie. Maybe when I get better, maybe I'll just do it for the sake of. But yeah, I don't think I should be switching out my toothbrush right now. Okay, so どこだった? Excuse me. There we go. Haru-sama, thank you very, very much for the super. I love you, Klara. Take care. Thank you. I'm trying my best to take care and make sure I can recover as soon as I can as well. Everyone, please take care of yourselves too. Okay, switch it with me. Is there like a demand for Klara Charmwood's toothbrush? 売れるのか? Klara Charmwood のいや、ちょっと、いくらで買うのクララの歯ブラシ How much are you willing to pay for a Klara Charmwood toothbrush? Has to be at least within like, 3 digits, okay? Arston-sama, thank you very much for joining the members. いらっしゃいませ、いらっしゃい。You could probably use it to like scrub your sink or something. いくらでしょうまあ、売る気はないんだけどね。売る気はないんだけどね。クララの歯ブラシ。なんか求められてるクララの歯ブラシ。ちょっと。Don't tell me that super right there is for the toothbrush, okay? Excuse me. Look, since we're on the topic, thank you very much for the super. I don't know what good my toothbrush would be for. Maybe you could use it to like scrub your shoes or like your sink or something. Appreciate it. But I've also been very sick, so I think it would be better not to, spread what. Well, I don't know if bronchitis spreads like that, but it's really better that no one gets near my toothbrush, though. Should have been master space. いや、もう皆様っては本当にも本当にもトンパル様です。So thank you very much for the 11 months priceless. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll probably I was gonna say maybe I'll use it to scrub my shoes, my current toothbrush, but I should probably just like wrap it up and burn it or something, huh? Maybe I'll think about what to do when I get a new toothbrush after I recover from this bronchitis. よいしょ。スーター様、メンバーシップ20ヶ月間ありがとうございました。いつも応援してくれてありがとうね。Thank you very much. Relax sama, thank you very much for the 11 months as well. Best, hardest working maid. I've been trying my best to rest as well. I know that's kind of like an oxymoron, but I have been trying very, very hard to rest as well so I can get better. Spend more time with everyone without having to worry about this stupid sickness. But thank you very much. I am trying my best. Black Sextama, thank you very much for the 21 months. Saying lots of platinum love and wishes for a swift recovery. I'll be playing Pokemon in your honor whenever you're not here. I have been so deprived of Pokemon. Whenever I look on Twitter, whenever I look on X, there's so many nice builds, and I can't really do any of that yet because I want to progress the story with everyone. Yeah, so my towns are all still kind of barren and they're a very natural state, but I have so many things I want to try building. So it's gonna be shorter streams this time, but we're still gonna try to progress the story together. 僕はポケモンもね、なんか皆様と一緒にストーリーが見たいから裏で全然やってないんですよ。まあむしろちょっとこの期間支援であまりゲームできる気分もそうだけど体的にはちょっと無理でしたので何もしてないんです。よいしょ。Where was it? YouTube Studio. Here we go. And Safari Eel-sama, thank you very, very much for the super. Sending tea, soup, and blankets for the sick maid. Hope you'll get better soon. Take your time if needed breaks for rest. Thank you very much. I will. I have and I will. Been resting for pretty much the entire week. Excuse me, I'm probably gonna, take my medicine and try to nap after this as well. And then have a little short Pokopia stream later. And tomorrow too. And then I'm just gonna just have short streams and take breaks whenever I have to. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And これはさっきのね, this is the 歯ブラシ. Neva-sama, thank you very, very much for the super for new toothpaste too. Thank you. I actually have quite a bit of toothpaste left. But thank you. Maybe I'll use this and get like some yummy snacks for myself after I recover as well. Thank you, Neva-sama. Thank you very much. Kompara-sama, thank you very much for the super. I can't make a bit. So how is tissue? How is tissue? What do you mean by how is tissue? Do you mean like the amount of tissue I've used? It's kind of overflowing the trash can right now. I have to get rid of it, but I've been using a lot of tissue, if that's what you're asking. I've been using a very highly substantial amount of tissues, which should be very contained because, they shouldn't leave my house in case they infect other people. Don't know. I don't know if I should be selling my tissues if that's what you want. I think they want to bet on your tissue. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I don't know if I should be selling these because they're probably, very biohazardous. They're probably not very safe for consumption. Well, I don't really think I consume tissues in the first place, but いろんな人がいるね。それはそう。いろんな人がいますね、確かに。なんかクラの歯ブラシが欲しいとか、クラのね、使い切ったティッシュが欲しいとか、ちょっと気管支炎なんでちょっと風邪っぽいなんで、ティッシュは控えめにした方がいいかもしれません。皆さん、ティッシュは売らない方がいいかもしれません。Caesar-sama, thank you very, very much for the super as well. I really appreciate it. To frame the tissue, my tissue is just filled with my very inflamed sinuses, making very thick mucus. I don't think that should be out anywhere in public. What? Dry, wet, or with the green? No, that's kind of nasty, though. That's kind of nasty, though. I'm happy to see you to watch Klara stream. Thank you. That's also why I wanted to get back to streaming too. I just feel better streaming and doing what I love instead of just, sitting in bed and trying not to cough. Which I think, thankfully, this stream, well, it was kind of for myself as well to test the waters to see if I could stream or not. Thankfully, it does seem like I am able to stream just fine. Well, I say just fine, but I still have to mute here and there to cough, to clear my nose, or to drink water. But besides that, it's absolutely okay. I will be, taking advantage of everyone's kindness a bit, and I hope y'all, don't mind too much when I have to do all of that. I really, really appreciate it. But it does seem like I am able to talk quite a bit and stream for quite a bit. So I will slowly try to get back into the rhythm of things because, as I mentioned just now, the doctor told me bronchitis really isn't something I can cure. I can relieve the symptoms, but it's just something that goes away on its own. So if all I'm gonna have to be doing is waiting, then, I may as well get my work done. Obviously, as a streamer, I have to stream. And also, I just feel better streaming. But, as I've said, that we are having shorter streams and stuff, I will actually end stream here. So I can go get some food and actually take my medicine. I don't want to take my medicine, but I know I should, and it's actually been helping a lot. I have this cough syrup I got from the doctors that tastes like the worst thing I've ever had in my entire life. But the moment I take like a sip or two, it instantly just, clears up my sinuses for like the next 10 minutes or so. It's amazing. Maybe I should have brought that to my streaming setup here. Yeah, I'll do that before like Pokopia tonight. I'll have my little cough syrup thing on my desk here for whenever I need to. いや、なんか咳用のなんかシロップ、もうこの世で一番ちょっとまずい味なんだけど、本当にそれ飲んだらね、ちょっとだけ飲んだらもう10分くらいにさ、もうね、スムーズな感じで息できるんですよ。これはもう伝説の薬みたい。So yeah, maybe I'll have that on hand when we're streaming Pokopia later as well. Cough syrup acid. Does someone want to make me a cough syrup acid? Should I just be holding cough syrup whenever I'm streaming now? Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I can use like something from Irastoya. Okay. Well, then I will actually end stream here. I hope that does kind of clear up why I haven't been able to stream for a bit. I hope, that makes people a bit less worried. I'm actually doing pretty okay now. Hope, that, yeah, that clears things up a bit on what I've been doing behind the scenes. Basically just coughing, trying not to puke, and trying to sleep. Okay, well then, Masters minutes later, tonight. Excuse me, we will be streaming Pokopia at 9 p.m. JST, and I will absolutely wrap things up at around the 2-hour mark. 今晩の21時はポカポカをやって、そして絶対今回は、お医者さんの言うことを聞いて無理しないように、2時間以上は配信しない。But I really, really want to play Pokopia and just spend time with everyone. So, if you're all interested in hanging out for a bit later, do drop by. It'll make me really, really, really happy. I appreciate everyone being so patient once again. And I'll see you all again tonight. 皆さん、本当にもうね、配信してる時にも咳したり、もう鼻かんしたり、水飲んだりいっぱいしてるんですけど、それなのに、ずっとね、心広いご主人さん、お嬢さん、優しく見守ってくれてありがとうございます。よろしくお願いします。このね、気管支炎が治るまでちょっとそうなるかもしれませんけれど、だからご理解をお願いします。ありがとうございます。生スーパイス様、すばちゃってありがとうございます。Thank you very, very, very much for the super. 配信お疲れ様でした。雑談感謝楽しかったです。ありがとう。これはただクラがこれは気管支炎やだっていう愚痴が言ってるだけの配信になってるんですけれどありがとうございます。大丈夫、ゆっくりありがとう。クラもこんな風に皆さんと時間を過ごしてる方がね、ハッピーラッキーイエイなのではい、alright, Masters and Ace, I will end stream now and rest a bit before Pokopia later, so I'll see you all again tonight. Thank you all for coming. じゃあ、お疲れ様。バイバイです。鼻水が my runny nose is ちょっとやばい。おい。